Well, hello everyone. Thought I'd do a little video from this bar that I'm at. I'm supposed to go have lunch, and I well, not instead. Somebody had something else to do, so I had to wait. So, in this waiting, I'm in the waiting room. So, cheers. Let's we'll see when people get in here if they can hear me. Because there's nobody here really, so but I still keep my voice quite monotone. Let's see who shows up. What up, Shaman? The name change was funny. You did that like 2 days ago, didn't you? Can you hear me? Is it echoey? Is it too drawn out? Because the room is kind of I got like a brick wall here. You hear me? Yeah, cool. I was gonna maybe talk about one of my favorite movies, Spirited Away. Spirited Away, it's a cartoon. Well, it's not a cartoon. That would be terrible to call it that. It's like one of those. For people that don't know, it's basically Chinese, Japanese, Asian, and I don't mean to, because I know the Chinese hate the Japanese, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm playing that fucking game. it's like that art style with this really deep storyline, and really awesome movie. It's called Spirited Away. So anything that he does, there's a whole collection of movies. If you don't know, once you find that, then you'll find a bunch of other movies that are in that kind of collection. So cheers. Once you find Spirited Away, you'll find there's like, I think there's probably, it's called Ghibli, Gibli, I believe, Ghibli. Ghibli. Look into that, and the top movies will be Spirited Away, and then Momo, Momo. Look for Spirited Away and Momo, and those are fucking amazing movies. I highly suggest those. And the whole title isn't Momo. It's it's called A Letter to Momo. A Letter to Momo and Spirited Away. Two fantastic movies. And part of the reason I was making this was the other day I was me and a friend of mine. I don't know if anybody's seen this video. He came over and we just got fucking drunked up. And I had a piece of gold and a piece of silver that we were playing with, like, just whatever. And the piece of gold was very small, and somewhere in our rambunctiousness, shit fall over here. So I have a carpet, so I couldn't find it. I was like, fuck, I lost this little piece of gold that I had. And then I thought about like the spirited life versus a life of gold. Everybody wants gold. I think there's a use for it, but spirit came before gold. Spirit makes gold. So I was for 1 second I was like, after I couldn't find it, I was on my hands and knees looking for a piece of gold. I'm like, what kind of idiot am I? Like, if it's gone, it's gone. I don't give a fuck. Like, it was expensive. I got it as a gift though, and if it found its way somewhere else, just like a crystal, just like anything else, it should find its way there. Because I would assume, just like plant life has an energy, so does metal objects, so do all of the other elements. So if I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. But that is only reliant on spirit. Let's see here. There we go. So check out this wall I got behind me. I got Galaga behind me, I think. Yeah, Galaga. I don't know if you can see the game right there. It's right there. Oh, how many? Hey, Shaman Splaining. That's fucking hilarious because I have a whole bag of those. Did you chew them up? Did you put them under your tongue? Did you put them in alcohol to extract? Did you put them in a tea? Did you grind them? And how many did you use? because I got like 1,000 seeds or something. It's LSA, yeah, which is way better. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Cymatics? I just don't know how much to give someone that has, if you've never done psychedelics, I don't know what the quantity, I don't know the correct preparation, because I've seen so many different ways of preparing it. But I know that people have done, if you've done enough LSD, then, you know, you should be able to figure that out. But I read that like 50 seeds is a good amount, 50. But I don't know, because I've usually microdose everything, because I've never heroic dose, but I've done enough of everything. Oh, okay, let me do this. There we go. That's better. That's all it took, 12 seeds. That's crazy. I've just chewed up like 20 before. Maybe that explains some things. Wow. So you took 12, ground up, and you was, damn, I ate like 20 of them, and I was like, meh. But it was all, I mean, I was also like, you know, couple drinks, but that should override that for the most part. Channel the Pleiadians. So that whole like channeling of something, of energy, people don't get it. I've talked about this many times. Like whenever I'm talking, it's me. I'm here. I know what I am. I know who I am. Like here, I'm inside of here, and I'm this consciousness and blah blah blah. But whenever I'm talking, I don't really have a goal in mind necessarily. Sometimes I do, but that channeling of something is just a general energy. But because I think I always do that, I don't notice it as much on different elements. Like even like, you know, at some point, like obviously you can do too much of anything. Alcohol being one of them. Psychedelics, another one. You can smoke too much weed. I've seen people like fucking drooling all themselves, just, you know, smoking weed because it's the safest drug ever. Yeah, whatever. No one's ever died from weed. Yes, I've seen people fucking fall off of fucking roofs. I've seen people like do stupid shit on weed. You know, it's not. It's just for people to get that shit out their fucking their farking minds. But anyways, the channeling of something is very interesting because it turns you into a conduit. I like these two words. I like the word conduit and I like the word mirror. Because they both, like a lot of times I'm a mirror to things. It's very reflective. So people start doing something, I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Like I'm not mirroring somebody, like if somebody takes the position and does this with their body, like I know what the body language means, but I do it out of, okay, do you want the black mirror or the white mirror? Depending on how the person is being, I will be a black or white mirror. But then there's also this conduit of energy to like allow energy to run through you. And it can be through anything. Like for me, I just happen to like fire water. You know, I prefer it over most things. I prefer it over, there's things that I like to inhale. There's things that I like to eat. I can be a conduit for chocolate. I like chocolates. I could tell you all about the spirit of the cocoa plant. So I really find people should get, maybe the next video that I'll do, like specifically, I'll title it that for people. And we'll talk about being a conduit and being a mirror. And then we'll deal with what that means in the terms of your auric field. Let's see what's going on here. Hey, Shaman's playing. What is that? I forget who you used to go by. Is it John? Is it John? Is it John Shamanic? Is that? Because I can't tell by the picture. I'm in a very dark bar. I just forget who changed their name on here. What's up, James? Very good, man. James, I'm excellent. In fact, I was going to title this video, I don't know why I'm so ecstatic and happy today. There's nothing really I did different. I didn't drink any more or any less. I didn't eat any more, I didn't eat any less. I didn't walk on the earth any more, any less. I didn't dream any more, any less. I did a, I did maybe a couple yogic, postures yesterday and did some stretching. I mean, that's the only thing I really did different. Um, I mean, I do those from time to time, but that's about the only thing I did different. When I just woke up and I was like everything was a little bit more. I think it had to do with the eclipse because so many people were feeling out of balance, and I feel more in balance. I feel more correct, like more, you know, like like just I feel that way. I don't know why. It's like I was like, all right, I didn't get up and have coffee. It's like drinking piss. I didn't drink any more piss. Like I gargled some piss in the morning just to clean my mouth out. That's about all. But I do that just about I'll do it for like a week straight, and I won't do it for a while, and I'll drink some urine, either all like those kind of things, or I didn't do anything different. And today I just woke up going, it's a fucking good day, isn't it? And that's all that's the way I felt. And I think it had something to do with the cleansing properties of the eclipse and the full moon and all of that. I mean, not just the full moon, because full moon does something to everybody. It can be draining, but it's not draining the things that you think they're draining. It's draining. But yeah, I just woke up today and I was like, I feel good today. Like, uncommonly good. Because most days, I'm pretty sure I feel as good as anybody does. You know. But I was like, oh, it's nice. Hello, welcome to this world. Cymatics, they were talking through your body. Yeah, I get that. If you've ever done full-on shamanic dancing, yeah, I get that. Wow, shaman's playing. That's crazy. So you know your life's purpose. See, I'm happy not knowing. I mean, it would be better if I did, I guess, maybe, or not. I don't know. It's kind of like knowing the day of your death. But if you're not really concerned with having a pure position or a purpose, or you're not really concerned with death because you already are part of the life-death matrix, it's like, okay, let's see what happens. What's up, Zen11 Valera 65? Oh, you wanna? It's so funny. I don't know why people consider me that, but I kind of get it. What's up, Percy? What's up, Truth Addicts? Oh, Carson. That's right, Carson. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just couldn't tell on the screen. The screen kind of your face looked a little bit but yeah. What's up, man? Oh, when was that? You said, hey, Carson, or the shaman explaining. You told your ma that you needed to talk to me. Was that recent? Are you talking right now? Is that what? So you talked to the earth and you knew that I was connected to the earth in a different grid? Unpasteurized cider is where it's at. And if you want to, let's dig into that real quick. With cymatics, would I ever do ayahuasca? Probably not. Here's why. Because I am ayahuasca. Because I'm the father figure plant that is enveloped in the natural environment that finds people in the inorganic world and pulls them out of their ignorances. So in every way, I don't need to do what I already am. Which is all things, which is probably why I can just go, hold my breath or don't hold my breath or whatever. But yeah, shaman's playing Carson. Drinking a lot of piss and unpasteurized cider. There's a really interesting connection to cider. I mean, this comes from an apple, and if you study the apple and Eve and the garden and all of that, and the apple has a lot to do with even Venus, as it makes a star in the sky, right? So you got, and it's 5 and 6, Venus and Saturn, right? The 5th and 6th. Venus being V, which is 5, and Saturn being the 6th, or the Scythe, the 6th planet, the Sith. So I think that's very interesting. And so cider is an apple, and piss is your cycling. I do, Carson. You know what's funny about that is I remember, now that you say it, I remember that happening. And was it correct? I mean, I remember it, and I could probably go back to the video because I remember now that you say that, I was in front of the magic shop, just up a couple miles from here, and you had asked me a question, and I just pulled the tarot cards, and you're like, "Wow, that's okay." And then, so it turned out to be pretty much. Your life purpose. That's. So should I continue? Hey Leo, should I continue to call you Leo or Leon, or should I just go with persevere now? Neutralizing, deplore, good words, and you got a good language base, which is great, because language will. It's like playing playing music. If you can speak right, one of my favorite questions to ask people is this: if you were given 2 options in your life, to either be able to speak all languages perfectly, all of them, you can speak all of them, or to play all instruments in any way you want, like you can play all the instruments, or you can speak all the languages, what do you choose? I think that's a very interesting question. I don't think there's a wrong answer to it. I'm just going to put that out there. Although I think there's something a little. It's curious. It's curious. I think it's for different people. I think it just shows like what if you're a type A or a type whatever else personality. It was correct, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah. Wow. I think he was. That's so funny. When I said magic shop, he was talking about the candy shop. But yeah, the magic shop. Oh, that's right. The sun twice in a row from 2 separate decks. Yes, now I remember that. I hope I can find that video, because that's hilarious. If you remember the video, let me know what it is, because I would love to watch that happen. Because yeah. That was a no-no. Oh man, you owe me nothing, but obviously I take any and all energies coming to me that are effective for me to buy another beer or help out these motherfuckers in the streets. You know what I mean? So yeah, Zarzan, Cash App, TSARXEN. Yeah, that's correct. No, it's a shaman. It's a $sign and then TSAR. It's not T and then $sign. It's a $sign first, and that links you to the TSARXEN. But yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Zach Lyon, you take languages. Interesting. So I'm guessing you're more of a type A personality. That you need more, like you're more masculine, and you need more order in things. So you want language. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna call you the Yanni Master because I don't know, because I never been around the chicks you've been around. I would assume so, but and I don't have a Yanni, so I'm not gonna call you. I ain't gonna call you Master of that. I could call you Master Leo. Master Leo. Cunty is fine. I like that too, man. As long as it's come from the right people. If someone calls you a cunt, you're in there. You're good. You're good. I don't care who it's like. It's like when people really try to insult you and call you a cunt, you're like, wow, I've done it. And people that call you a cunt that know cunt is a term of endearment, I take everything as a term of endearment. Cymatics, and I assumed you would take the instruments because I would say I don't know all personality types, but it's an A and an O, I believe. A is more auroch, more angular, and O is the whole feminine. So yeah, I get that out of cymatics. Yeah. What's up? What's up, stick built? Yeah, $ TSARXCN. That's correct, man. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. That's crazy. It always, I don't know what to do with that. I am the worst at taking compliments or saying like because I'm just the way I am. And it's like, yeah, I do hope that whatever I say or do affects people in a positive light, if there's such thing, you know, in a I don't want to say positive, but in a um, evolutionary light, like to evolve the mind. But sometimes evolution, you know, you have a little bit of darkness to give more brightness to the light. So I've been shitty to people on purpose and on accident, and they've loved me, and I've been really nice to people on purpose, and they've hated me for it. So I just don't know how it works out. So all I can do is just whatever the fuck I'm doing. So thank you is what I'm trying to say. The most long-winded thank you for whatever you're doing. Hold on one second. There. Leo, I'd like to see video outside mag shop. Cello is a lovely instrument, I think. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it great? I don't know what the first part about your bad is. No, I mean, I just would, I wouldn't call you a. I'm just saying, if me and you got down, I could see you fucking throwing down with that, the lady instruments. No, instruments all day. Yeah. Yeah, man, I go back and forth. It's really difficult. I mean, only because I think I would only choose instruments because I never really played them. You know, I never got into that. But language, for some reason, it kind of comes easy, but then I think my voice is an instrument in the beginning of that game. But, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'd like to be able to speak to people on an individual. I think here's the difference. If I can give you the two ways of looking at it, an instrument allows you to talk to a large group of people simultaneously and get a response from them. Not everybody's going to be able to get it, but language, you can talk to someone one-on-one and specify exactly what they need to hear, and I think they both have great value. If you go to a concert and you come away from that concert feeling good, feeling bad, feeling indifferent, but usually feeling good, like, oh man, what a great 2 hours. What happens is that kind of fades away. And you're like, oh, the greatest concert of my life. It didn't really change your life. It was just a good concert. I mean, it helped. It moved you. It made you feel better. But if you were able to talk to somebody on a one-on-one direct path that just goes, hi, da 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 da, and it was speaking your language, you would go, holy shit. See the difference? So I could talk to 1,000 people and they'd be like, oh, that was nice, that was great, I got so much out of that, and they'd move on and maybe 10 years go, oh, that was a good time that I had. But if I speak to somebody directly, they go, holy shit, that fucking altered my path to a better place. That's always, I find that dichotomy between the language and the playing instruments to be that. Well, Leo, though, catching the hard slap is nice in a lot of ways. Because you know what? She's never going to come across someone in her life that will have the gall to tell her the truth. Because if somebody that likes to disengage conflict and calm things down, if you have to call someone a stupid cunt, I've been told things by many people, and I've been caught that caught a backhand, you know what I mean? And that was a good lesson. Like, wow, oh shit. No one will ever tell her that again. But she'll be like, she'll remember that and go, maybe I am a stupid cunt. Maybe I should stop being a stupid cunt. I've got some fucking slaps in the face, punches, whatever. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Yeah. Jay Marley, you take the instruments. Yeah, I would put it in 51% instruments, 49 language, only for the reason that I said. Yeah, no. I mean, that's the more like esoteric part. Yeah. I like what you said that your body is the instrument where you play. Well, you hear the player. The song is your wind. The tempo is the language. The song is the Chinese love song. Well, the song is the Spanish hip hop remix. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. I mean, if we're playing very esoteric, but you know what I mean. You gotta choose like between strawberries and a and a beef carpaccio. Peace out, man. And Shaman's Planning, obviously, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Stay well on your journey, and do cool shit out there. Find an alpaca. And if you find an alpaca, that shit would be crazy. Alright. So, just to let everybody know, I probably got like half an hour. Let me see how much battery I got left. Yeah, I got about half an hour. And see if I missed anything in here. I'm gonna scroll through your comments. What kind of beer should I get right now? Should I get something better than shit beer? Let's see if they got something better than shit beer. This is Zach Island. Hey, so give me 2 minutes. Let me go purchase myself a beer. Or if one of you lovely people want to put a couple dollars in my shit, you can buy me a beer. Call it even. you get hours of my entertainment, and I will go drink some beer, which will help me to entertain you. 1 second, we're back. Here, drink the rest of this for me. Do you have cider?
I have wood chuck.
A little too sweet. Okay. Dave Lipinski. The best place to put money is in Cash App, I guess, or PayPal. PayPal works. If PayPal is easy, if that's what you're asking me, it's paypal.me/TSARXEN. paypal.me/TSARXEN or Cash App $TSARXEN. Yeah. So I fucking appreciate it, man. If you saw one, then you know that's me standing there. I'm gonna meditate. I'm just gonna meditate now and put an alpaca there. And you look over it behind a tree, and an alpaca's be like, "Whoops." They'll just be like, "What are you doing there?" But then you're gonna be like, I don't know if it was an alpaca. Then it could have been a llama. How would you know? Do you know the difference between a laca and an alpaca and a llama? I don't. They look the same to me. They're both awesome. I want to pet both of those motherfuckers. I think they're very like not even distant cousins. I think they're just like cousins that don't know they're cousins. Sorry, I'm a fucking retard. Here, Percy, there, you can kiss that one. It's actually only borrowed from Dave. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it, man. It is kind of funny. All the mess with the bubbles on the mustache, but it actually tastes. If you drink a good beer, it smells good later. It's like if you eat something shitty, and it's just stuck there on your top lip. Let me finish off this shit beer. Oh, Percy or Leo, I didn't even see the not that ring thing. Wow, that's heavy right there. That's a joke. You'd have to really You'd have to dig in for that one. Well, we got like. Yeah, but come on, you said it. You said it, motherfucker, and you know what you meant. It's too bad we all got we got jokes like that. Percy, if I hooked up like on the physical realm, no, and even if I did, I would Zach Lyon, thank you, man. Even if I did, it would be up to her to tell you. I don't, maybe I did. Shit was dynamite, yeah. Look at, I don't know. Like I couldn't. I'm not. I don't even know what her name is. Shit. Who are you talking about? Anyways, never even met this person. Fucking gutter snipes is right. Where am I at? I'm at this little dive bar. It's like I think it's 24 hours here. I'm not sure. It's like a little dive bar on this strange street that you would never know was here unless you were like, it's kind of in the cut. We're almost to the city. We're in the central business district. So, like, I'm close enough to going to the French Quarter where everything is fucking popping. And I'm close enough to where people are like doing like, business deals, and then they got art district up here kind of, and good food everywhere. This is kind of like, you just wouldn't know it was here. And I never was here for like 8 years. And I walked in here and I was like, oh, okay. It's kind of like a, what would you call it? Like an industry bar, like service, sin bar, service industry kind of bar. That, if you're off late, you come here. If you get off early, you come here. I don't think it closes. I just don't remember. They might have like 2 hours of closing, but I don't think so. Oh, have I met her? Okay, Leo. No, I've never met her in person. Funny, I was talking to her earlier. I've never met her in person. No. Yeah, Leo, you know how we do though. Like if I come, usually if I come to a dirt hole, well, I mean, I can come here, in any clothing, but like if I go to a different kind of shitty bar, I like to dress well. If I go to a really fancy bar, I like to dress poorly, just to confuse people. Like I'll just dress like a shithead and just like throw a bunch of fucking just. What are we doing today? Isn't that goofy? Just, I don't know. But here it doesn't. It has a little less effect in this city because everybody is everybody. So it does like. I don't know if you ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There's this really great episode where Dee is dating a guy, and they can't tell if he's famous working on movies or if he's homeless. Like if he's homeless as an extra, or he's a super famous guy because he's dressed like he's kind of just doing his thing. So they can't tell which one he is. And Dee is like insistent, basically, that he's like this super famous, awesome actor. And they're like, nah, he's a homeless guy, and he goes and plays an extra just to get the free food. It's fucking hilarious. So I kind of do that when I'm in public with the bars that I go in. Dive bars. Yeah, dive bars is where it's at. It's always where it's at. I mean, I don't mind fancy bars because I can make. I've walked into a couple really nice restaurants, and then people were like exasperated that I was there with who I was, because the person I was with was dressed well and very nice, good looking, like very good looking girl, blah blah blah. And I just looked the way I looked, and they were like, what? And then we got in a conversation, turned into a really great conversation. That's always interesting too. Like bridging the gap between, it's like knowing the dive people could never go in the fancy bars, and the people in the fancy bars would never go to a dive bar at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then roll up some fucking herbs in the back and do some blow off some hookers' tits. You know what I mean? They're gonna do blow off of the hookers' tits, but it's gonna be the really nice shit in a fancy hotel. No worries, man. Shaman's planning. No fucking problem, man. Leon, Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a great show. It's very dry humor, and Danny DeVito is in it, and it's really, really, really good. There's no laugh track, but the jokes carry themselves. Like, sometimes you find shows that don't have a laugh track, that it's you're kind of waiting for the humor, but you're actually in the show. It's pretty funny. It's like you're in there, because it's based in a bar in Philly, and everything they do is just completely this kind of narcissistic / goofy idiocy that it's really good. If you can find it, dude, get in there. You'll like it. Jay Marley, best 3 comedy shows. Yeah, and in fact that they've done it for how many seasons now? 11? Like, so your best 3, Jay Marley, I'm guessing South Park has got to be up there. And Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm going to guess Curb Your Enthusiasm, Always Sunny, and I'm going to leave South Park out because it's a cartoon, so I'm going to use that as number 4. So, and Arrested Development. Those 3 right there. Arrested Development, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and Always Sunny in Philadelphia are top 3, but that's universal humor. It's a little more white people humor, but it gets into like guttural shit, like gutter punk shit, like scummy shit, and really highfalutin shit. But it's those three are good. Trailer Park Boys. I've only watched a few episodes of the actual series. I've watched the cartoon, which I think is amazing because I think it translates better. The cartoon translates to what they're doing because what they're doing is Canadian comedy plus trailer park shit. You know what I mean? Like it's really weird, and I like it. I really like the transition to the cartoon, which they do on Netflix now. I think that's really, really well done. Because what they try to accomplish, even though crazy shit happens in trailer parks, they went overboard to the point where let's put that on a cartoon because it makes a little more sense. So I like the cartoon a lot, and that's on Netflix, like I said. And The Office, the first one, or the second one? You talking about the original with Ricky Gervais or the second one with Steve Carell? Is that his name, Steve Carell, right? Yeah. I mean, I love Ricky Gervais. I just don't get that style of humor in The Office. I can't fuck with the English version. Ricky Gervais is one of my favorite comedians, and I love what he does. I love his humor. But in that show, it was excessively dry. It was like a cracker. It was like, just here, stale cracker. And I was like, okay, I get it, but yeah, but the Americanized version of The Office, there was some sort of shit that I got. I don't know, man. I because I've worked in office jobs, I get it, but I just like I don't need 12 seasons of that shit. I get the whole relationship thing, but it kind of got like they should have done. If I can use they should have expanded the characters. They should have moved some characters. Someone should have got a new job. Someone should have got fired. Then they didn't do that. They didn't allow for any new. No character developed, and I get that. Like that's part of the funny. But like after a while, you're kind of like, all right, 3 seasons of this. Can we add a couple things in here? Can we move the water cooler at least? Can we stop having the space smell like it does? So at some point, it's like, all right, I've seen enough of that show. Yeah, check out the cartoon is really good. Jay Marley. So damn, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I just assumed if you're gonna name that, those are the 3 I'll go with. They're not my favorite 3. They're definitely in my top 20. They're my top 20 shows. I don't even watch a lot of TV. I don't even watch a lot of shows, but if I'm into something, I'm into it. And they're in top 20. They're maybe top 15, maybe top 10. But those 3 are amazing. Those are 3 of the only things that I've really dug into to the point of like, yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Larry David. You can't go wrong with Arrested Development is really good. Jessica, I haven't seen you. Well, what's up, yeah? Always Sunny is great. Pretty good. Yes. Well, that was 4. Sorry. Pretty good. Pretty good. There it is. Yeah, it's just like they kept the audience they had because if they altered the way that they did things, then maybe they'd lose some of it. Like literally, they'd lose from a standpoint of Hollywood producing the shit. They would lose some of their audience, not thinking they would gain a whole new audience. Because if they just changed some shit, they'd be like, oh, I love that fucking girl at the desk was in love with this guy, and the fat guy was like this, and they identify with the characters, and they were in there, and I get the psychology of that, but without the development of anything, it's like, I get y'all getting paid for this, but come on, man, it's getting a little stale, it's getting a little crusty with the. Can we just? They could have done so many things with that show. They could have used different camera angles. They could have used different one day they could have got a new carpet. That could have been fucking hilarious. Then one day, the craziest shit that, whatever his fucking name was, Steve Carell's character. Or is that his name? Whatever the fuck his name is. he could be like, we need a new carpet today, or they spilled some fucking ink on the carpet. So, because they're in an office and they deal with paper products and blah blah blah, and all of a sudden they need a new carpet. All of a sudden the whole show changes. And so you change the camera angle, and then you get the new employee. I mean, they did this way later. But yeah, it gets a little. It'd be like if I made every show that I ever made, that I just talk. If I made them all from my chair, and I was just like sitting there going, "Hi guys," and if I just, like, it'd be so boring. No matter what information you got out of it, you gotta kind of switch it up a little bit. Here, watch this, guys. I'll put it over here. Ooh, it's over here. You gotta put quality. Camera angles. Holy shit, how many camera angles do we need? I mean, that shit sells, I guess. But yeah, we'll get into stand-up comedy in a second. David Lipinski, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I'm gone for the ducats. That'll pay for my lunch today. I don't eat lunch, but I'm gonna have cake and sushi for lunch. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why. It just seems the correct thing today. Jay Marley, Silicon Valley. Okay, I would check it out. I don't know it like that. I've seen maybe one episode of it. It was kind of like there was a show that I started watching the other day. It was just something I didn't get into, you know, because there's so many good shows and so much trash TV that, like, sometimes you start watching something and you get stuck to it. You're like, maybe this will develop into something. Yeah. Zet Chronos, Spirited Away is what we started this video at. Yes. Spirited Away. And Zet, you know these. What are the other ones? It's A Letter to Momo, Spirited Away, and then there's maybe like two more really good ones. Yeah, sushi's what's up. I'm gonna go to a new place. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but we'll see. But then again, it might change by the time my sushi partner shows up. Yeah, I've been a big fan of HBO, man.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday night late, and I come in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and recorded them.
Mm-hmm. I'll check it out. For sure. I used to whenever I used to eat sushi, I would get 3 rolls of some like cheap shit, like not cheap, but like, you know, just like regular rolls. And then I was like, fuck it, let me just get 1 roll of what the fuck is the crazy special shit. And I figured it tastes better, and I'm satisfied. It's a bigger roll. It's like, you know, that whatever the fucking New York lava blah 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 shit is on the special. Get that shit. Because even though it's 6 pieces, it's gonna be a bigger roll, and it's gonna really put it together, and it's satisfying. Like the 3, like, you know, get the California and the avocado, and then the crunchy, you know, salmon. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's good if you're just like snacky, but if you want to eat that one good roll. Because I've never actually eaten, like, even the times I order 3 rolls, I'm like, I'm not eating 18 pieces of sushi. Especially if you get that, especially if you get the soup and the salad before. Alright, what else? We got, I got until someone calls me, so there you go. So as soon as my sushi partner calls me, that's when you guys get to. And again, Dave, thanks for the Thanks for the doll hairs for the beers, man. That paid for actually the beer. I bought some tequila 2 days ago. Well, it was a weird day, in the sense that I went to one place and I bought a couple cases of beer. Well, not cases, like a 12 pack and a 6 pack, and then I bought 3 single beers because it was at a brewery, and the person was like, "How do I know you?" Blah blah blah. Like, you can have these beers for free. And then I went, which was fucking awesome. I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Blah blah blah. So I tipped her out really good. And then I go somewhere else, and I ordered some tequila that I just thought was like, I thought it was mid-shelf. I thought it was like, gonna cost me $9 for a shot. And so I ordered a double. I was like, let me get a double, because my friend was getting a double of like, she was getting like a Tito's and tonic. So I was like, that's like a $10 drink maybe at this place, maybe $11. So let me get a double of that tequila. And the girl pours me a double, but she's like, hey, listen, there was only a shot and a half left. So when I look at the bill, it was fucking $19 a shot. So I was like, I fucking paid like, $20 some for. I mean, it was a double shot, so it worked out. But I was like, even top shelf most places, and it wasn't that fancy of a bar. And I was like, damn, did I just really buy I just like drank $40 of tequila. It was really, really, really good, by the way. I don't remember what the name was. I would tell you what it is, but I would just buy it off the shelf because it's probably like a $90 or $100 bottle. But I didn't know it. I was like, I just thought I got some off the shelf.
They got like it's built high up into the trees, and you just look, you're like standing, it's all open, you just have to see them head over the bed.
Leo, it gets awkward that they like drugs and having fun. What is awkward about drugs and fun? What, at the sushi joint? Who I'm going to sushi with, you already know who it is. Like, everybody knows who it is. I'm gonna go hang out with Ami for a minute. She's doing some shit, and then she wanted to have some sushi. Yeah. No. If I would have known it was 19, I wouldn't have ordered it. No way. That's insane. Like, if I want to do top shelf, this wasn't even top shelf. This was mid shelf, and it wasn't even at a fancy restaurant. Maybe they put it in the wrong place. I don't know. I was like, "What do you have for reposado tequila?" And I was like, "I'll take that other one right there." It was a nice bottle. Like, you could tell the bottle was nice, but then she didn't even say, that's like $20 a shot, right? She didn't say that. I was like, but I think that's why she poured a double and was like, I cannot make you pay $40. That would be rude. I think that's what she did in her mind, which was great, because I was happy to have 2 $10 shots, even though that's even, I'm not a rich man. I mean, I'm rich of mind and spirit, but so there we go.
Yeah, it was just all that cliche New Orleans stuff, and I'm like, I just got here. You gotta give me a second. So I'll like cut some fruit, like stayed away from them for like 15 minutes, and I was like, all right, guys, like.
Leo, they're half your age. Who the fuck cares? Peter Percy, what are you talking about? You're not 48, you liar. You're 38. You put a 8. You're not even 38, are you? Aren't you like 35 or 34? Aren't you like 28? I don't fucking know how old you are. I thought you was like 32 or something. Little kid. Who cares? Come on, how many times when you were 20 were you like, Miss Robinson? Come on. You can't eat. Don't be an don't be an ageist, yo. That's nobody talks about ageism. Fucking ageists out here. Everybody's attracted to attracts you. Like old women, older men, younger women, younger men. Everybody got their thing. I had some like 60 something year old women hit on me when I was like 20. I was like, okay. We'll see what happens. But when drugs and sushi come in the mix, you never know what happens.
You want to make like a dummy proof menu? I got you.
So it's becoming a highfalutin shit in here. So nice to see you. It's always a pleasure. It's becoming fun in here now. So on that note, it's starting to get loud, so I don't think you'll be able to hear me anymore. Y'all have a beautiful day, and we'll talk a little later. I'm gonna finish off these beers, and you guys do wonderful things. Thank you again, Dave, and anybody else that funnels some money into my extravagant lifestyle. So extravagant. Y'all stay beautiful, do weird things, find puppies, alpacas, or porcupines to pet. The Foreign Legionnaire parachutist course. Yeah, cheers, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Stay cool. Bong, motherfuckers. You know? Wink, wink, nod, nod. Fucking stay up, stay down, do all that shit.